Hello, it's another week, and this week we're going to be looking on the market breakdown for the coming week, which is going to begin on the 30th of September and going to end on the 4th of October. So for this coming week, we're going to be looking at our first pair, which is AUD card, and this is H4 time frame. So for the coming week for AUD card, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction, and the big reason behind is because it is forming the second bottom. And another issue is because it has given us a wedge symbol, so we anticipated that the market will continue moving up toward that direction. So where are we anticipating to be looking for our entry? Our entry point will be observed when the market reached at this level. We're going to look for a buying opportunity, but if we miss that entry, we're going to look for another entry when the market breaks or retests at this level, because it will be giving us the head and shoulder pattern. And then we're going to be looking for another entry when the market breaks and retests this neck. And if we miss that entry also, we're going to be looking after the break and retest of this support or resistance, holding these entries toward the targeted area. This is AUD card and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from AUD card is AUD chafe. And for AUD chafe, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and the big reason behind this is H4 time frame, and the big reason behind is because the market has broken the wedge pattern. This is like a wedge pattern, so we're expecting that the market will continue dropping, but it has broken this support or resistance and retested it. So our entry confirmation will be observed when the market open at this level, and then we get another entry when the market break and retest this support or resistance, where we are anticipating to be getting our target. When we go back to weekly time frame, this is what we expect to see as our target. This is what we expect to see as our target. This level, so we're expecting that the market will drop down toward this level, so we'll be selling toward this level. This is AUD chafe and this is weekly time frame. Another pair which is going to be focusing on apart from AUD chafe is AUD NZ, and for AUD NZ for the coming week we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. When we go back to daily time frame, we can see a clear double bottoms, and the neck has been broken and retested, so we're expecting that the market will have a pullback toward that targeted area. Where we're expecting to get our entry point will be observed at this point. So let's go to H4 so that you can see where do we anticipating to have a clear big entry. Our clear big entry will be observed when the market opens due to this wedge pattern. Due to this wedge pattern, so we're expecting that the market will have a pull up, but we are waiting for a break and retest of this trend line so that we can continue moving up with it. This is AUD NZ and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from AUD NZ is AUD USD, and for AUD USD we're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and the big reason behind is because the market has broken this monthly support or resistance. So we're expecting that the market will continue dropping, where we're expecting to get our entry after the break and retest of this trend line is when we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity. And where are we targeting? The point of targeting, we're going to be looking at it on the daily view. Yeah, we'll be targeting toward this level here. This is where we'll be targeting for the coming week. This is AUD USD and this is daily time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from AUD USD is GBP AUD. And for GBP AUD, let's go to H4. And for GBP AUD, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. And the big reason behind is because there is this trend line which was broken. Now it has been retested very well, so we're anticipating that the market will continue moving up with it, and so we'll be looking for entry opportunity at this level here. And where do we expect to see the market going? The point we expected to see the market going is, it's on the daily view. Yeah, there is where we're anticipating that the market will move toward 2. So we're expecting to see the market toward that point there for the coming week. This is GBP AUD, and this is daily time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from GBP AUD, it's GBP CAD. And for GBP CAD for the coming week, we're going to be looking for bullish direction. The big reason behind, when we go back to H4, the market has come back to touch our trend line. The market has come back to touch our trend line, so we're anticipating that the market will continue moving up toward that direction. So where are we anticipating to see our entry confirmation? And the market opening, will be looking for our entry at this level, and there is like a trend line. If it is broken and retested very well, we'll look for another entry, and when the market breaks this level and retest it, then we'll be holding our entry toward our targeted area. This is GBP CAD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from GBP CAD is GBP CHF. And for GBP CHF for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a temporary bearish direction, and then we'll be having a long-term bullish direction. Since for those who are wave counting traders, they count waves. As you can see, we have this as our first. We have this as our first wave, the second, and this is the third, and then we have the fourth. So we're anticipating to have the fifth wave, which will be moving up. And this is GBP CHF, and this is H4 time frame. Where are we targeting for the coming week? Our take profit to be taken. Let's see to the daily. So we're anticipating that the market will start moving from where we're anticipating we get our entry, holding it toward our targeted area. This is GBP CHF, and this is daily time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from GBP CHF is GBP NZ. And for GBP NZ for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The reason behind is because the market has come back to a very important support or resistance. So we're expecting that the market will start moving up toward that level. And where are we getting our entry for the coming week? When we go back to H4 time frame, we are anticipating, or we are waiting for the market to give us a pullback toward this level. And when it reaches this level, we look for a buying opportunity, and another buying opportunity will be observed when the market break or retest this level again. This is GBP NZ, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from GBP NZ is GBP USD. And for GBP USD for the coming week, we're going to be looking for continuation of the bearish direction toward this level here. And the big reason behind is because the market has shown us a very good move for this coming week, this past week, and you can see a good reversal pattern, of head and shoulder, first shoulder, head, and this is second shoulder. So I'm expecting that the market will drop toward this level. Maybe we might have a bullish direction, but for the coming week, we're going to be focusing on the bearish direction. Where do we get our entry? After the break and retest at this level, we look for entry opportunity, holding it toward this targeted area. This is GBP USD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from GBP USD is NZD CAD. And for NZD CAD for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction. And the big reason behind is because the market has given us an opportunity. The market has given us an opportunity to see what is happening, and we're anticipating that the market will start dropping for the coming week. And where do we anticipating to see our entry? After the breakout of this trend line. Then we wait for a good retest is when we're going to be getting our entry. The reason behind for it to continue going down, it's because of the triangle pattern, which is the continuation pattern, to be clearly observed. It's either gonna go up, but high probability to drop down. This is NZD card and this is H4 time frame. Where do we expect to see our target? Let's go to daily time frame. Okay, weekly time frame. Yeah, so we are anticipating to see our target to be at this level, because we have seen a very important support or resistance has been breached out, so we'll be holding our trade toward this level. This is NZD card and this is weekly time frame. Another pair which we're gonna be focusing on apart from NZD card, it's NZD chafe. And for NZD chafe for the coming week, gonna be looking for a temporary, not for a temporary, we're gonna be looking for a bullish direction. We're gonna be looking for a bullish direction, sorry. We're gonna be looking for a bullish direction, and the big reason behind is because the market has breached this trend line here, and we're expecting that it is giving us a double bottoms, so that it can move toward that direction. Where are we anticipating to get our entry? Our entry point is when the market open. We look our entry at this level, holding it toward our targeted area. This is NZD chafe and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from NZD chafe, it's NZD USD. And for NZD USD for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and the big reason behind it is because it has also given us a triangle pattern, but high probability it will be going down. As you can see, there is this triangle pattern, so we are waiting for the market to break and retest so that you can continue moving down for the coming week. This is NZD and this is H4 time frame. Where are we targeting for the coming week? When you go back to daily, you can see where we're targeting. It's just a small distance. We are expecting that the market will drop toward that level. This is NZD and this is daily time frame. Another pair which we're anticipating its movement for the coming week is USD card. And for USD card for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction, and the big reason behind is because the market has given us a triangle, which is the continuation pattern. So we are expecting that the market will break and retest is when you're going to be getting a first entry of the break and the retest of this trend. You're going to be getting a second entry, holding it toward our targeted area. This is USD card and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from USD card for the coming week is USD chafe. And for USD chafe for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The reason behind is because it has given us a good break and retest, of the support or resistance. So we're waiting for a good breakout and retest at this level so that you can get our first entry again at this level, holding it toward our targeted area. Though there is high probability of going that direction, but there is also a probability that it might break down. We might have this as our first top, then it's creating the second top, so we might have a break and retest and continue dropping. But high probability to be moving up. And there we are expecting to see as our target, we are anticipating that the market will move towards that level there due to the continuation of the flag pattern. This is USD chafe and this is daily time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from USD chafe is USD NOK. And for USD NOK for the coming week, we're going to be having a bearish direction, and the big reason behind is because the market has given us the first top, and now it has given a successful second top and minor second tops. So we're expecting of getting our entry at the market open at this level, and the break and retest again at this level, and the break and retest at this level, holding it toward our targeted area at that point. This is USD NOK and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from USD NOK for the coming week is USD TRY. And for USD TRY, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction, and the reason behind is because we have this triangle. The market has been consolidated for a long time, anticipating that the market will break toward that level there. And where are we anticipating that the market will be taking our entry for the coming week? The point of we taking our entry, the market open will look for an opportunity here, and when it's breaking, we just this trend, we're going to be looking for another opportunity, holding it toward our targeted area. This is USD TRY, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from USD TRY is USD ZAR. And for USD ZAR for the coming week, you're going to be having a temporary bullish direction, which is going to move toward that point, touching our trend line, then continue moving down because it came back to form a double tops. And where do we expect to get our entries? Our entry confirmations will be observed when the market opens, and when it's reached this level, we're going to get our first entry, break retest, we're going to get our second entry, break retest, we're going to get our third entry, holding it toward our targeted area. This is USD ZAR, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from USD ZAR is USD MXN, and this is the pair which we added today. And this is my new pair. Now I'm almost analyzing over 32 pairs. And for USD MXN for the coming week, we're going to be having a temporary down move toward this level as it is retesting the trend line and coming back to touch this trend uptrend. So we will look for a buying opportunity holding it toward that level there. So for the coming week in USD MXN, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. This is USD MXN, and this is H4 time frame. For those who need account management, training, mentorship, signal service, they can contact us so that they can be able to see what to benefit from us. And for those who haven't yet, switch on post notification and subscribe to our channel. They can switch on post notification and subscribe to our channel so that they can be altered whenever you are the educational purpose videos are released and analysis videos are released. And for those who haven't yet subscribed to our Telegram channel, you can join and switch on and follow up what is progressing there. And I still have 1 month in Morogoro. For those who need one-on-one training, I'm still available. Okay, traders, happy paper chasing week.